What's good? Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Shout out to everybody support what we doing in the movement we got going on, the new media movement in Detroit. Shout out to everybody out there, the audience, all the YouTubers that talk Detroit Lions. I see you. I definitely appreciate you guys' work in all Detroit sports, all right? But apparently, according to M. Live, Sean Robinson, defensive tackle for the Lions, is in danger of losing his starting job. But Coach Matt Patricia says that he's just adjusting to the two-gap scheme. And that's just basically taking on two linemen is more effective for run stopping. And, it's not more that one-gap scheme that the Lions have been playing historically. So it's more of a pass rush scheme. The one-gap, the two-gap is more good at stopping and run. And that's what they want to do. And he ain't been effective doing that. It's something that he hadn't done since he was at Alabama. And even in the one-gap scheme, he hadn't been that effective as far as getting sacks. And that's why I called him early in the year. I called him a balanced defensive tackle because he's not a sack getter, but he can bat the ball down and he's solid at stopping the run. But he's definitely not the answer to filling Ndamukong Suh's shoes. We know that, all right? But yeah, I take it for a grain of salt. I mean, it was always overreacting and stuff, but Deshaun Hand and Ricky Jean-Francois is getting more first-team reps than him, or getting first-team reps before him, and even playing before him last week. So that just leads me to believe this, man. I really, really believe that Matt Patricia is not showing his best hand right now. And I could be wrong. Come in here and tell me if I'm wrong, when the season starts. I really, really think he's not showing his best hand. I really think that it's some method to his madness in this situation. But Robinson is getting adjusted. And the Lions haven't had a sack all preseason. And that's something to be concerned about. You know what I'm saying? But when you play that two-gap scheme, it ain't a sack master scheme. I can tell you that. It's more of a run-stopping scheme. And that means that you're going to be more effective in stopping the run than, pass rushing. You know what I'm saying? But they run, stopping game ain't been that good. So, like I said, I think he's still holding back his best hand. And also, when you take on two gaps like that, they let the linebackers get a little bit more freedom and not let the offensive lineman get to the second level. But this ain't no secret, man. This ain't no secret. We've been saying this. We've been talking about this. This been the topic of discussion. And what am I talking about? The defensive line. Just like last year, we were saying, man, the Lions should have drafted Dalvin Cook. The Lions should have got Alvin Kamara. They should have got Dante Foreman. They should have got this guy, this running back. What's the kid name from Toledo? I don't know. I can't remember his name, man. He's playing in Kansas City right now. We should have got that guy. And all these guys we should have got. We seen that same thing last year, man. Same thing. And hopefully Bob Quinn don't get a reputation for being a day late and a dollar short, man. And now this year, everybody knew the defensive line was a gaping need. Everybody knew that. We knew, Nada gone. When he went out last year, our defense fell apart. Terrell Austin gone. We want to see what they're going to do with the defensive line. They got Deshaun Hand, and that's basically it. They brought in Ricky Jean-Francois. You know what I'm saying? They got Kerry Hyder back. Everybody knew that wasn't good enough. We knew that. We know we needed another defensive tackle on Jonathan Hanks, the word is that he pricing himself out. We know we needed another pass rusher to be the successor to Ziggy Ansah, and probably need another outside pass rusher to play the other side. People saying, well, Zettel had 8 sacks last year. Watch the tape. Zettel crashed down and lost contain so many times. He was so garbage against the run, so garbage to setting the edge. I mean, golly, hopefully he improved on that, but in preseason, it don't look like he did a lot of improving. But as far as the sack situation, we get back to Robinson. Hopefully they do it by blitz scheming. I don't know how they gonna generate sacks, but like I said, Ziggy ain't 100% yet. He getting war ready by playing and knocking the rust out. Hopefully Kerry Hyder gets stronger, but hopefully Zettel step his game up. But it's just not a lot of depth along the D line. You know what I'm saying? So they better have some sweet blitz packages or some creative ways of getting pressure with stunts and stuff of that nature. But up front is looking to be a long year. And Robinson apparently ain't producing like they want to produce. But when you learn a new scheme, or you got to, it's kind of like, going to a job and they want you to take a math test. And it may be simple math, but you ain't did it in a long time, all right? So you got to go back and refresh your brain on how to do the steps and how to do that. And I think that's what Robinson doing, just refreshing his brain how to play this 2-gap scheme. And it's a more physical scheme. You know what I'm saying? You actually want to put more weight on to take on 2 linemen. Sylvester Williams shouldn't have no problem because he's a bigger guy. So it'll be interesting, man. Definitely interesting season. I think Robinson to start. Ain't no doubt in my mind. Robinson's still going to start. You know, a lot of these things are preserving people's body. And just letting them get acclimated and get more mental reps and preserving. It's preseason, so I'm not going to overreact to him not getting first reps. You know what I'm saying? He'll be all right, I believe so. He'll still be a starter. And if his play do slip, then you might see Hand in there. You know, they ain't got too much behind Hand and them in the defensive tackle department, but I believe Robinson will be there. Hopefully, the Lions can acquire somebody to help them with their defensive tackle issues as far as depth and their pass rushing issues on the outside regarding the depth. So we'll see, but it's Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. We back active on Facebook, so check us out there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all links there, so you ain't got to worry about copy and pasting when you get home or typing it in, looking back to the screen. Also, if you want to donate, the PayPal link is there. Once again, we going on 2 months and a week that we haven't, our application is being reviewed by YouTube to monetize. I don't understand it, but much blessings to all the brothers out there. I definitely appreciate it. Motor City Sports Talk signing off. One Pride.